Hi everybody, it's Loldies from Loldy Library again. Hi, I hope you're all really well. As you probably remember, I recently, I don't think it was even a month ago, I did like my very first vlog where I answered some questions that people wanted to know about me and things that people wanted me to say. And I had such fun doing it. It was so awesome. Very excited about it. So I've been trying to think of another way that I can incorporate vlogging into my blog. Blog. And so I came up with one idea, and that is to do reviews. It might be a book or a movie I've seen or a TV show or something like that. I actually suffer from dyslexia, which is why I'm always so fascinated. I've kept up with this blog for as long as I've had. Like, I always have to check all my writings before. So sometimes if you see a blog and you go, that makes no English sense whatsoever, now you know why, because I do actually have tricks that helps with my dyslexia, but yeah, I pretty much suffer from it. So sometimes I do actually struggle. The reviews that I've really liked and really like reading, I can never think, like, they're always like got these big words and really sound smart, and I'm like, I can't write reviews like that. I just can't do. I'm like, I like this book, 10 out of 10. So I thought maybe if I actually vlogged about it, you might be able to tell by my body language a bit more than just me writing about it. I'm so sorry. My dog has decided to start playing around and be really cute. So, to begin with my first vlog review, I am reviewing a book. I've just said it can be anything. It can even be food. Becoming more creative with food lately, but probably not food because I like food. I'll just say everything I eat is good. So, except I don't like. I'm not good with spicy food, and I don't like What's this? How do you say offal? Offal. There's a reason why it's called that, because offal food is like brains, eyes, liver, heart, kidney, that sort of stuff. There's a reason it's called offal. Pretty close to another word. It sounds like awful. So yeah, I am reviewing today. I'll get right to it. She's being real cute. How to Be Creative by Liz Dean. It's actually a really new book. You see in there, it says, I don't know if you can see it. It says new backwards. It says new 2015. What I like to do these days, if I've seen a new book come out, or if I want to read, like, if someone's recommended a book, I try to find it in my library first, and if I can find it, and then I'll read it, and if I really like it, I'll actually buy it. Like, there's so many books on my bookshelf right now. That's kind of why I'm doing it on a couch. What a better place to do a book review than on a couch. And that rug there, that's my favorite. It's not winter here at the moment. It's actually turning we're in spring at the moment. When does summer starts? Summer starts in December. So we're in the middle of spring at the moment. It's been really weird weather. But that blanket you can probably see at the top there, that's my Harley Quinn blanket. I'm like obsessed with Harley Quinn. She's so awesome. Anyway, but yeah, so that's what I like to do. I like to try to see if I can find it in my library, because I actually volunteer at a couple of my local libraries. And I try to, if it's on there, I'll read it first, and then if I really like it, I'll buy it. So yes, How to Be Creative by Liz Dean. Came out this year. This is a really good book. I have to say it's probably one of my favorite books. It isn't how to be creative in terms of this is how you draw, or, with little circles and squares, that's how you draw a person, and it isn't one of those ones that this is how you write. This book is more about if you feel like being creative but you're stuck type thing. It gives you some really good exercises and tips to get yourself back into whatever you're doing. Or if you're struggling to think of something creative, like me, for example, my brain goes like, I have such a imaginative imagination. And my main problem is I have too much going on in there creative wise. So when I end up doing something, it ends up taking me forever, or I just doesn't get done because I sort of go, oh, that'd be a really good idea. And then I get distracted by the shiny. But yeah, this is a really good book. So if you get stuck or you're having trouble getting started, this is actually a really fantastic book, and I'm actually going to go out and buy it. I keep saying a lot, don't I? I should stop doing that. But yeah, there's things like in here, like keeping a diary, like a creative diary. If you have thoughts, list the thoughts down. Using creativity as a therapy. There's different ones like finding out who your muse, like exercise to find out who your muse is. Trying to think of an actual, because I've, mind mapping or those simple ones. But the thing that I like the most about, like just thinking of little practical activities each day to get you in a flow type thing. But the thing that I like most about this, and it talks about being an active listener and willing to engage with everybody you meet, which in my job, you meet a lot of interesting people. And just remind, just little tips on how you can, repeat the activities so that way you keep going. There's ones like make a sound diary, which I thought was interesting. You can, download a recording app or something like that onto your phone. Trying to think of... Now, Liz Dean has also made a book, has written another book, which was a bestseller about the art of tarot. So go look up that one as well. Yeah, just ways to sort of teach yourself how to call in your creativity, your muse, more ways to be intuitive. Yeah, it's really good, and I've actually been using it. This is the book that sort of made me go, I'm going to try the vlogging thing. I'm just looking through, just trying to think of particular chapters that, how to overcome procrastination, because I have a huge problem with that as well. And there's also this, they talk about tapping. It's a relatively new, I don't know what you'd call it, it's a new age type thing, where you go, I think you take these two, or you take one, something like that. I went to a workshop for it once, and it was kind of a bit silly for me, but it does seem to work for a lot of people. So who am I to know? But just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. Making cards, like flashcards. They've got exercises if you're an introvert or an extrovert. Doing exercise, going for a walk. All that's what mind maps. The brainstorming kind of activities. Just the ones that, just really, it's not like, it's hard to describe without you actually reading it, but it's not like, it's actually got really good suggestions, really good ideas. If you're into writing or anything creative, which a lot of bloggers on here are, they're into all different kinds of creations. This is a really great book. This is actually really fantastic. They've got stuff about dyslexia, which I suffer from. They've got the dyslexia connection. Set your limits, reward yourself, that type of stuff. But it's really good. What I really like about this is it's got so many different ways, things I hadn't thought of before, like the muse thing, like actually kind of meditating and bringing in your muse. And they've got a bit of a list. Oh, where's the muse page? They've got they've got a bit of a list about who the muses are as well, and I didn't realize, from ancient Greece, ancient Rome, Egypt, all that sort of stuff, gods and goddesses that actually refer to muses. So yeah, like your angels, like Michael, not Michael, Gabriel, not Michael. Calliope, Eth. But yeah, just, even just looking at that one list, I didn't realize how many muse and angels there are when it comes to this sort of stuff. So yeah, this is a really great book. I would say if you're really stuck, and you don't know where to begin, and you're really stuck, and if you're one of those people especially that needs a rule or something to set something up, you have to, you need plans and you need steps to get to where you want to go. This is a fantastic book, and it also, it's made me look up different stuff as well, because the angels and the muses, all that sort of stuff. And it's a really good book. Like, I've read through it like 2 or 3 times now. Just little daily rituals that you don't think of in your day-to-day life. I'm going to probably start a dream diary and that sort of stuff again. But yeah, I used to have a dream diary as a child. I don't write it down so much more, because generally when I've woken up, it means I have to go out. I have to get up and do something. So I don't have time to do it so much anymore. Just doing something, like maybe making a creative journal and writing down you had this thought today, or you had a quote in your mind that you can't not get rid of. Because I've got that. I get lots of sayings and quotes in my head that I can't, I write them down now. Not ones not ones from Shakespeare or something like that, but things that just pop into my own head and I write them down. So yeah, I reckon this book's terrific. This is a really great book. I would get it 5 out of 5 books. It's really good. It's worth 5 books. I just made that up just then. But yeah, it's a really fantastic book, because it just will help you so much. If you're stuck and you constantly get writer's block, and you're a creative person and you're really trying to grow your ideas and that sort of stuff, this book is fantastic for that. So keep a lookout for How to Be Creative by Liz Dean. You won't, if you're really into creating things but you get stuck a lot, or you need ideas and how to get started, yeah. Okay, so that's all I've got for today. I hope that was okay and enjoyable, and yeah, get out there and get that book. That was one of the reasons I wanted to actually show this book first, because this was the book that actually made me go, I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay. Have a great day, everyone.